have breathing problems due to adenoids. Can meditation help me overcome it?
Meditation helps you overcome every problem, A to Z. You don't have to name any problem. Name of the problem is not required.
But how do I know that meditation can help me overcome it? Because
Start doing meditation, that's all. Meditation is the only answer for every question. It is the only solution for every problem. Whatever may be the problem, go into meditation. You will overcome the problem. No.
Great evening and happy morning to all friends from West. A warm welcome to all of you for today's Saturday Masterclass. We are very happy to have Bhavya ji with us for today's Saturday session. And the topic she's going to talk about is Heal Your Life. So a warm welcome to you, madam, for today's session. But before going into the session, let us do the meditation first. Is it okay for you?
Yes.
So
yes,
first do the
definitely.
meditation, then we'll go into the session.
Sure.
Now let us do the meditation first. Sit comfortably. If you are wearing specs, kindly remove your specs, close your eyes, clasp your fingers into fingers and place it on your lap and cross your legs and absorb your normal, gentle breath. Now we will have the music and the Chandra Sir's guidance in the music track. Now let us do the meditation for some time. Then we will move into our master class.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands in your chest area. And resting your attention on your sacred heart. Feel your beautiful heart. Feel the center of all emotions, nurturing all life. With its higher vibration of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past? or simply imagine to be living an experience of higher emotions of love, deep joy, gratitude. Relive that moment and feel that energy. The more you experience this higher emotions and energy of love, compassion, the more coherent you become. With all things and everyone. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy connected to each other. Yourself to direct this energy, to spread this energy to everyone and everything on this planet, to help them elevate themselves. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are going into powerful group meditation, dear friends. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes empty. The mind is becoming empty. We experience greater emptiness. That calmness inside of you, all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to go into the deeper states of calmness, emptiness. As the mind is becoming empty, all that liberated energy is channelized into the present moment. Your body begins to function at its natural best. You develop greater power of thought. into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of that calmness, stillness within you as you merge into your breath. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of limitless dimensions, the field of infinite possibilities. The more you are with it, the more you tune in to the abundance of healing energy. empowerment energy, that energy of love, that energy of the mystic, or whatever you can become aware of. Falls into this emptiness of no body, of no thing. Less matter, more emptiness and energy. As the mind is rested, you move away from this matter, your body. You experience that emptiness, energy, the feel of all connection, the field of all wisdom. The more you are in this calmness, emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more connected you become. Merge into the emptiness of yourself, your divine self. Receive your greater mind, that awareness. the more you are with it, the more you experience your intuitive intelligence. The more you develop that acceptance, and the more effortless life becomes. Friend, it's truly a privilege to be experiencing this life, to be exploring consciousness for a greater life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to everything and to everyone? Be grateful to this intelligent universe. To your parents, to your teachers, to your mentors. Deep gratitude to yourself, to your body. Give thanks to this nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom. Gratitude to all the people in your life, to everyone. To everything, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And then you open your eyes.
Dear friends, hope you all enjoyed today's meditation. Once again, I welcome back all of you for today's masterclass, our Saturday masterclass. We are very privileged to have Bhavya Pradeep ji with us for today's session. And she is going to talk about the topic, Heal Your Life. A brief introduction about Bhavya ji. Bhavya Pradeep is a seasoned professional and who transitioned from successful decade-long career in IT as a software developer to a deeply fulfilling journey as a life coach. With over 10 years of experience in the rich industry, Bhavya decided to follow her passion for personal growth and transformation. For past 4 years, she has been dedicated to coaching individuals through powerful modalities such as breath mindfulness meditation, breath work, and emotional freedom technique. Through her work, Bhavya has guided countless people toward greater emotional balance, inner peace, and self awareness. Her unique blend of technical precision and compassionate coaching has enabled her to create meaningful transformation in the lives of those she works with, bringing her immense satisfaction and purpose. So, hearty welcome to you, Bhavya ji, for
Thank you so
today's
much, ma'am.
session.
Thank
Yeah,
you for that.
yeah, the heal your life, the topic, the way it conveys is so we all carry a lot of emotional baggage, negative patterns, and limited beliefs in us. It is a process to let go of all these beliefs and the negative patterns, etc., and embrace the self love, the inner peace, and the personal growth. So, letting go of and accepting these things may heal our emotionally, mentally, and physically because mind, body, and emotions are connected and they are integrated as a course of one between the other, or like a bogie in the train, one are interconnected with it. This a way I understood the meaning for this topic. But let us have Bhavyaji's view regarding how we can heal our life or heal your life as today's topic. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for that lovely introduction. And yeah, it is a privilege to talk about this topic because the last 4 years I've been trying to experiment a lot with whatever I've studied, whatever I've heard from the experts, whatever I've been understanding still and reading. Um, I would like to thank Buddha CEO, first of all, because I would call it a divine calling because I had no idea about Buddha Seva earlier or the Pyramid Valley, nothing. So one fine day, when guests visited our home, we wanted to go for a day trip somewhere, and one of our relatives suggested Pyramid Valley. So we were like, why not? We went in, and everything that we encountered was a surprise for us because we had no expectations out of that one day tour. And we went in. I was not able to meditate. I was trying to pass the time. And one good thing, or the one thing which changed all my life, is the bookshelf or the bookstall that I visited that day after the meditation. So, one book which caught my eyes was The Miracles of Meditation. So, I took that book, I read a couple of pages then and there, and I couldn't resist myself till I come to my house and start reading about that. So I read it just in one breath, I could say, because one night I'd finished that book. And from then on, a different kind of journey started in my life. Now, to talk about how to heal your life, so I was into different modalities like the Ho'oponopono healing earlier, and have been teaching Ho'oponopono healing as well as the manifestation to people earlier. Now, after this encounter with this book, I started doing meditation. That is also like in one of the pages, they had mentioned that, we conduct 40 days of meditation session. And to my surprise, when I looked into the website, the next day the new batch was starting. Can you not call it as a divine calling? That's why I call it as a divine calling and divine timing. So I went into the session. I did not even think twice. So I got into the session. I started doing 40 days of meditation. Okay. But let me tell you what happened before that, prequel to this 40 days session. I was conducting manifestation sessions to my lot of students, but I could see that people were not actually manifesting. I knew my methods were absolutely right. Whatever I was teaching was all structured. It had all of the information that I had to give to my students. I knew all of that. I was doing everything right. And I was chasing people to do those tools or do those, manifestation methods. But people were not doing it in spite of paying me. I was wondering what was wrong, why people are not able to manifest things. Now, cut to my meditation sessions, the 40 days of meditation sessions I was going through. As I was going through these sessions, the transformations were happening within me. The shoulder pain which I had, which was there since very long time, which I thought could be because of lot of deficiencies within me. It could be because I'm aging or the bone is getting, deficient, something like that. I was thinking, and I was thinking it is irreversible, was healing during this meditation. And a lot of my mood swings, my irritations were healing during that period. Now, by the 40th day, I knew what I was missing in my manifestation session. All I was missing in my manifestation session was not the methods, not the tools, not even doing it right or wrong affirmations, nothing, not any of that. Instead, I was missing one simple thing, which is healing people. People who attended those sessions were not ready to receive these informations about the quantum field, about the divine timing, about the manifestation tools, because they were still overthinking, they were still confused, they were still unhealed, they were still not possible. It was not possible for them to forgive someone. They were still holding on to the grudge. They were still holding on to a lot of rage in their life for their own selves. I understood this simple thing because of the science that Chandra sir taught in those 40 days sessions. I understood the quantum theory, quantum, physics, all of that in a very broader way. Along with that, what best thing happened was they suggested some books like Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, and a lot of books by Joe Dispenza. I became a fan of Joe Dispenza. I started attending Joe Dispenza's sessions as well. This further broadened my idea about manifestations, about meditations. Earlier, I used to think meditation is for only the people who are aspiring to have the journey of spirituality, only for those people who are above 70. Meditation is only about calming your mind temporarily. This was the myth that I was having in my mind. But only after attending this 40 days of session, understanding the science, that was the key actually, the understanding of science, because I'm from a science background, I was an engineer. I had this thirst to understand the logic behind everything. Now, none of the other books or none of the other sources could give me this logical explanation. That's why even though I had many times encountered about meditations, it never satisfied me because I never got a logical answer which I was looking for. What is the science behind meditation? Why do I have to do the meditation? It is so boring. That's what I was thinking earlier. Now, when I experienced this, when I started seeing so many Shivalingas in my meditations, that's when I knew this is the divine calling. This is a healing. This is the healing which was happening within me. Now, after after this meditation sessions got over for me, I immediately joined Buddha CEO's coach program. I think they launched it after a very long time, but I also felt like it was a calling for me. Immediately after I attended this session, they had this Buddha CEO coaching, coach program. I enrolled into coach program. I got to know about that. And during all of this time, a different kind of transformation was happening within me, within my body, and I could see it as a healing process. And when I started understanding it, I wanted to bring it in my courses for my people, right? Because I definitely saw them having a lot of chaos in life. When you are in the survival mode, when you are in the state of war, you can never have a manifestation. You can never feel gratitude. You can never feel good about things which are going to happen in your life, right? So that's what I understood very thoroughly. And I completely stopped my manifestation session. I completely stopped conducting these manifestation sessions because I knew people had to heal first and then take up these sessions, right? So I started doing 12 days of session, which had the major portion of meditation within it. Meditations, breath work, emotional freedom technique, all of this I included in that. Because when I was experimenting with healing, what I could understand was that, uh, you know, body goes into a state of survival when a person starts thinking for a very long time. Suppose recently I had a student who had, 2 or 3 years of trauma, who was going through a different level of anxiety, and she was actually trying to end her marriage because she felt after she gave birth to a child, her husband was acting differently with her. Now she went into a different kind of anxiety. Her body also started responding in a different direction, different way. And as a result, she kept overthinking, overthinking. And one point of time, she wanted to end her life. Another Another point was that she was not ready to accept her marriage. She wanted to end her marriage. Okay. At this point, when she started taking up these sessions, what happened was within 2 or 3 days, I could see a tremendous changes within her. In those sessions, I had not even explained any of the science till then. Still, I could see major changes happening within her body, within her DNA. And she started becoming a different person. She started taking the responsibility of her chaos that she had in her marriage. She started owning it instead of blaming her husband. So within third day, I could see that she had a different perspective about her marriage, rather blaming her husband. This actually saved her marriage. And by the end of 12 days, she told me that my entire overthinking is gone away. And whatever I was perceiving about my husband, I could finally understand it. He had nothing in his mind. He was just busy and he was worried about his work. Otherwise, it was me who was overreacting for everything. It was me who was overthinking everything. Because of that, I actually wanted to even end my marriage. So this was the kind of realization she started having because of the meditations and some other tools that she was going through. Because that awareness came into her mind. The moment that awareness came into her mind, she took the control of her life instead of giving the buttons to others to press and losing your control, she started taking control of her life. And the moment she knew my life is under control, the moment she knew that, you know, I know, I know if I change, entire things around me starts changing. That's what she started experiencing first, and then she started understanding it. Okay, that is the way she started healing herself through the tools. So the through the tools means the meditation, the breath work, all of this, right? So apart from this, what I have seen in my journey as a healer, or when I tried healing my body, most of the times what we start doing is, suppose if I have a sore throat, all my attention goes into my throat, right? Because it is the same with any other problem as well. If I have a problem with money, if I have a problem with my career or job, all my attention, we leave everything that is working out very well in our life, and we start concentrating on the problem. When we start concentrating on our problem, what happens is we start thinking in terms of problem instead of seeing from a different perspective. And we can't see the positive perspective. Instead, what we do is we start becoming part of the problem. Suppose I have a throat infection or throat pain. Now, all that I can see through the day, right? Though my salary is increasing, my job is becoming better, my kids are studying very well, these things are happening side by side. But all that I concentrate on is my throat. My throat is infected. I have throat infection. I have this pain. All that I'm concentrated about is only the throat pain. Now, what happens? You become part of the throat pain. You start increasing it because every single thought of yours is giving the entire energy of yours to your throat. The more you think of your throat, the more you concentrate on it, the entire attention, wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. That's what Chandra sir keeps telling a lot of times in our sessions, right? So all our attention goes into that. Now, instead of healing that by thinking all of this, right? Thinking by thinking all of this thoughts, what we are doing, we are increasing the pain, we are enhancing, or we are making it even worse, to the point where I have to take a medicine, otherwise it will not heal. But through my experiments, when I started talking to my body, when I started responding to it in a very gentle way, in a very kind way, which we normally won't do because that's what we have learned, right? But I started talking to my throat, I started talking to my body in a very loving and very beautiful way, more of like affirmations, how we do the affirmations with the elevated emotions, right? So that way I started talking to my throat. And the other part which I started doing was completely letting it go, letting it heal. Now I'm giving one example of throat, and I'll also take you through the other examples of other areas of our life. But when I'm talking about this particular problem that I'm talking right now, you can relate it to any problem in your life. It is the same way the manifestation works, it is the same way healing works. Um, so whatever you are giving energy to, that grows, whether it is positive or negative. Now my throat infection started reducing. What I used to do when I had throat infection is, one, I used to meditate, just like Chandra sir used to tell. Second, is that I used to do the affirmations that my throat is feeling absolutely fine and healthy and happy for about 8 minutes. And then I used to go off to sleep, because when you are in the sleep, you're not thinking about that, right? So in the morning, I could see the miraculous healing happening in my body. But during the daytime, what we do is we give a lot of energy. Now, during the sleep, we don't think about our throat a lot. So it is easy for it to heal by the time it is morning, right? So it is the same with your money, your job. A lot of people talk about jobs as if they can never get into the job, or they can never, that they can never get the desired salary. They can never allow the money to flow into their life. Now, by the time they keep talking, so it is the same thing, whatever they're expecting, though their desired reality is different. Their desired reality is 1 lakh per month. They want to earn 1 lakh per month. What are they talking? The talks that they are doing with their body or with their money is that I can never get that amount of money because the market is crashing, the job is not good, right? The people are getting removed from job. By talking like this, what are you doing? You are channelizing your enormous amount of energy which you have gained through your food, your sleep, your meditation, through your breath. You are channelizing those energy into the problem rather than the solution, right? Now, what is the solution to it? The solution is to calm your mind. How? By doing the meditation, by doing the breath work. Now, when you do the meditation, first of all, your energy calms down. Your mind goes from the beta state to the alpha state, theta state, where it is all the healing energy which happens, right? So you are no more thinking of the lack. Instead, you are thinking of something which is possible, thinking of something which is enriching, which is, you if you start thinking there are lots of job, and can I not get one job? I just require one job, right? With that positive thought, if you start kicking in a different kind of imagination that I got into this job and I got the desired salary of 1 lakh, and if you start channelizing all your energy into only that thought with a confirmed decision, that I got this job with this desired salary. And whenever you are in a doubt, right? Whenever you are in a doubt, you start meditating. Whenever you are in a doubt, you start affirming with a higher emotion. So when the higher emotion comes into play, what happens along with the affirmation? What happens is your subconscious is able to accept your thoughts as the reality. As as you let go of the negative thoughts, in between a lot of doubts come, in between a lot of confusions come, but if you let go of that and stick on to your confirmed decisions that I got a job with this salary, or my throat is completely healed and I am feeling very healthy in my body, if you stick to this confirmed decisions, your body, your mind starts responding to it. So in case of your body, all your cell starts responding to it. And in some of Joe Dispenza's book, I've also read, and I have seen that happening within my body when I did this experiment with my own self, that your body has all the factory. It is a factory of all the drugs. It is a pharma, right? It has all the chemicals that is required to heal your body, and I've seen it happening plenty of times. The moment you believe it with the confirmed decisions, you can heal your body without a second, without any doubt, without any doubt. So all that you have to avoid is the doubt. So the trust, that trust, I think many of you know, right? So when you have studied really well for your exam, how do you feel? You know, right? Tomorrow is a math exam, and you have studied amazingly well, and in all the preparation exams you have scored 100. Now, what kind of feeling that you feel within yourself, that is the trust, right? The feeling that no matter what, I'm going to score 100, right? I'm going to pass with the first rank or distinction. That kind of conviction, the confirmation that you feel, right? That is the feeling. If you can carry that feeling with your body, right? If you can carry that feeling, and if you follow a tool like meditation and the visualization, right? And when doubt comes, when doubt comes about your body, about your career, about your money, if you can go back to the first rule, the conviction. the confirmed decision. Is it something I want? Am I thinking about something I want, or am I still having doubt? Now, if you're having doubt, do the tools. What is a tool? Meditation and visualization, affirmations, right? So then again, ask yourself, am I able to believe it with the confirmation? By 2 3 times of this repetition of this cycle, your mind is already able to accept it. The moment your subconscious has accepted whatever you have been affirming with yourself, with your body, so there is no second, guess required, or there is no doubt required. All that which happens is the manifestation. All that which happens is a healing. All that which happens is the desired reality, physical reality, what you wanted to see all your life, right? So it can be instantly happening, or it can take little time. But if you can hold on to that state of being, that this is the truth that I confirm to, and I don't have a doubt about it, then your body will connect back to it, and your body will respond to it, and it will start producing all that medicines, all that chemicals that it requires to heal, no matter what kind of issues that you have within you. I have seen my body changing within one day. And Joe Dispenza says when people have attended his retreats, he has seen people changing their body within 4 days. Within 4 days, anybody with the confirmed decisions, with a similar kind of attitude that I just explained, if they continue to start being in that state of being, they can actually change their body. If the person of 70-year-old was experimented, it was actually experimented in Joe Dispenza's retreat, right? They put all of the 70 years old people into a kind of environment where they felt like 20-year-old. How when they were 20-year-old people, how the environment was, how the retro songs were playing, how the entire street was. So they put these 70-year people into the environment of their younger age, right? That environment. By the time, within I think 7 days, when they came out, a lot of you would have already read this book and have gone through this explanation by Joe Dispenza, which I am reiterating right now, to tell you that how our genes and DNAs can get affected just by thought alone, right? So by the end of 7 days, when they were out of this environment, they acted, felt, and behaved like their younger self, and their knees, their body started, feeling that exact the same way, like how they were in their very younger self. Their lot of them healed their knee pains because they felt they were much younger. They were able to walk fast without sticks. All of these miracles can just happen just through just your thoughts and the feelings alone. Now, the experiments that I've done, to name few, so I've healed many of the times when I had the throat infection. I just had healed within one night, right? Many of the time when I saw some people around me having some digestion issues, I had seen it healing just within one day, one night, or one day, right? So a lot of knee pain, body pain, healing within one day just because of the meditation and the focused intentions and the affirmations. And all that we did was just confirmed decision, meditation, and affirming with a higher emotion. And the very important part was letting go. We just let go and did not interfere in its healing. So that is the very important part. I think most of the people do a lot of, first three steps, but the last step, a lot of people don't do it because they are too much attached to the results. They're too much attached to the questions like when and how and when and why. right? Because of that, they don't heal very fast. The moment you ignore and detach from your end and leave it to the divine self that it is going to take care of all of that, you have no option but to heal. So I think that's all I had to say in the session. So thank you for the wonderful opportunity to interact with people and give them what I have I've been experimenting with, and I've been reading through and knowing. And thank you so much, Mama, and thank you so much, Buddha Sivu, for this opportunity. Lovely. Thank you.
Yes, Bhavyaji, you wonderfully narrated how to heal oneself. So emotionally and as well as career-wise and the entire life itself. So any participants want to ask questions or clear their doubts, they are most welcome to ask. You can raise your hand or you can put your questions in the chat.
And I need to tell one more thing, which is, so I stopped the manifestation sessions completely, right? Because people were not manifesting. After I did the 12 days of this healing session or the meditation sessions, what I saw is people were asking for the manifestation sessions. Now, people were in a state to receive information, were in a state they have already healed themselves, and they want to do the next thing, or they want to develop, they want to build themselves, they want to improve. They themselves started asking for the manifestation sessions. This is what the miracle which starts happening when you start healing. So manifestations start happening all by itself. You don't have to put in a lot of effort when you have already healed yourself. Yeah. Yeah. If any of you have any questions, please post. I would be happy to help.
Yes, Bhavyaji, one question has come. I am obese and would like to reduce my weight. Please suggest. Kalaimani from Coimbatore has asked the question. Ma'am, you have to unmute. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Okay. So the moment you see everything is energy, okay, now you are seeing the weight as the biggest problem. Now I want you to question yourself. What are the beliefs that you're having towards your weight? What are the beliefs that you're carrying about your weight? Are you feeling they are called the limiting beliefs. Okay. Are you feeling losing weight is very difficult? Are you feeling the weight, no matter even if I don't eat, I gain weight, right? So are you feeling that I have tried everything and nothing works and I can never ever lose my weight? What are these limiting beliefs that you have towards your, you know, weight? That is a first step to start healing yourself. Okay. Note down all of your answers. First, note down all of your answers. If you're feeling that it is difficult to, difficult to have this, or even some of the emotional problems that you have to in your life, recognize them. You might be having some insecurities. You might be having the feeling of being left alone, not being cared enough, right? Are you having all of these feelings within you? If you have any of such feelings, then what happens? We try to protect ourselves. When we feel cold, what do? We take a blanket and we put it on ourselves to feel secured. Now, when the body feels insecure, when the body feels it doesn't have enough support from someone, or it is not loved enough, what it does is it tries to put on a lot of weight. Can you try to recognize such kind of emotional things which are going on in your life? What are the problems which are going on in your life? And also, can you relate it to your weight? Is it adding to your weight? Okay, are you feeling too much insecure about some relationship or about money? What is it? Okay, second, what are your limiting beliefs that whether it is difficult to lose weight, and I eat a lot, because of that I'm gaining weight, it is difficult to stop binge eating, all of this, right? Now, recognize that source. That is the first step. The moment you recognize your source, your half work is done. All that now you have to do is you have to change your belief within your mind. Okay, you have to change the way you perceive things. Now, I want you to create the image of yourself in your mind. Okay. Create an image of yourself when you are healed, or when you are have lost enough weight, whatever the weight that is in your mind. When you have lost that weight, what is your state of being in your mind? How would you feel? How would you talk? How would you feel very confident about yourself? How would you behave? How would you project yourself to the world? Okay. Today, when you, after this session, just write down those statements. Now, when I've lost this amount of weight, I feel very confident. I feel, when I look into myself in the mirror, this is the personality that I imagine myself to be. You don't have to be that at this moment, but start enacting that, start being that personality. Though you see the reality to be a different reality at this point, can you start being the person of your choice, the person who is, who is having the proper weight of your choice, uh, who is confident, who is able to project themselves very freely, easily? Can you project yourself that way to the world, mainly to yourself? The moment you start carrying yourself to be that, your brain starts rewiring, your brain cells, the neurons starts rewiring. It doesn't know the reality. It doesn't know whether you are overweight or underweight. All that it knows is what thoughts you keep carrying, what thoughts you tell yourself all the time. Now, instead of telling I'm overweight, start telling yourself I am in perfect body weight. I'm in perfect body weight and I'm enjoying this personality of mine. I'm able to carry myself with a greater level of confidence. Carry this throughout the day. Okay. Whenever you slip back, bring yourself back, pull yourself back into the current reality. Okay. Into the reality of, which is in your mind, not to the current reality, into the reality which is in your mind. Every time you look into the mirror, tell yourself, I am in the perfect body weight. Love yourself more. The self love can bring in more greater results than anything else in the world. Talk to yourself lovingly instead of judging yourself. I know all this while you have been judging yourself and talking to yourself in a different direction. Now, start talking to yourself in the direction that heals you, which means, you are in the perfect weight. You are in the way of reconstructing yourself. And I love you the most. The moment you start talking like this 4, 5 times a day before you sleep, you imagine yourself being that personality of your choice. And your life has to heal, and you have no other choice. I hope I have answered your question. If you still have doubt, please do let me know. And I see hand from Raj. Yeah,
Yes, Madhavan, sir.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gauri.
Thank you.
Yes. There is one more question, ma'am, I think, from
Yeah,
Raj.
I
Yeah.
think
Can you
waiting
post
for
your
Raj.
question, Raj? Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Bhavana ma'am. Your presentation was amazing, and
Thank
the
you.
topic is always from my heart. I always fascinated by affirmation and manifestation. Even manifestation I've been doing before even coming to meditation. After coming across the book called Secret. So that really put me in affirmation and manifestation. So my question to you is, I'm Raj Madhan from Canada. My question to you is, what is the fine line difference between affirmation and manifestation?
Okay. Okay. So the difference between the manifestation and the affirmation. So, manifestation is the destination where I get down from my bus, whereas the affirmation is my bus, right? So, I get into the bus called affirmation. I do the affirmations to rewire my subconscious mind so that I can give it as a way. Affirmation is, the talk that I'm talking right now is also affirmation. Anything and everything that you talk to yourself, you talk to others, you talk just like that, you talk simply for the sake of it, or you talk very seriously, whatever you are doing, all of them are the affirmations and all of them are going into your subconscious. The moment I say, I'm fit for nothing, I'm a fool, it is affirmation. But if you decide, I'm not going to talk loose about myself, and I'm going to, change my life and transform my life, and you start telling yourself, I'm good enough, I'm more than enough, and I'm the important person in this room. The moment you say that to yourself, that becomes your new affirmation, and that becomes your vehicle to your new destination, which is your new personality. The moment you repeat this enough number of times, in spite of others' validations are still telling you are full, you are fit for nothing, you make a lot of errors, you make mistakes, your code is not good enough, you're not good enough for anything. Still, those validations are still coming in, but I'm not accepting it. What my inner self says is that I'm good enough, I'll get there, and I'm more than enough for becoming what I want to become, right? The moment these affirmations come from you enough number of times, fake it till you feel it, right? So, even though you are faking it right now with the affirmations, with the talks. Affirmation is any sentence which is in the present tense or the past tense, okay, which is has the intention that you want to happen in your life. For example, with respect to my health, I'm very healthy and a happiest person, and I'm enough for myself. I'm more than enough. I am the important person. I can feel happier for no reasons. These are amazing affirmations that you can do to yourself. With respect to your job, what you can say is, I am having an amazing job where I'm so satisfied and I'm getting to do what I'm passionate about, and I'm drawing whatever the amount of salary. So you see, all my affirmations are in the past tense, they are in the past tense or the present tense, they are in the positive state, and I'm adding feeling to it. So, along with doing meditations, where the positive self talks like this can actually rewire your brain, and in the state of overthinking or people having anxiety, when they start doing the affirmations, when they start doing a lot of self talk, it heals them instantly, it heals them very fast. And yeah, your personality changes, your reality changes. You actually make contact with the quantum field and your subconscious, right? Your desired reality, your destination changes. One day not only you, people around you start telling that you are not a fool, man, you have something within you, and you are important person. There is something special about you. That's what people around you start telling you. But till then, you'll have to hold on to the affirmations that I'm good enough, I'm the most important person in the room. Yeah, I hope that helped you, Raj.
Um, then, as opposed to manifestation, so if you can say something about manifestation.
Yeah, I think in 40 days session as well, Sir talks a lot about manifestation, and
Yes.
he'll take you through the step-by-step process of how to do the visualization, how to set your goals, how to remove your limiting beliefs, and how to come into that state of manifestation. And to brief about that a little bit, manifestation is all about your reality. Whatever is your current reality, whatever you are seeing right now, right? All of that is a manifestation. It is not only to have something what I desire to have, it is also whatever is your current vibration, current frequency, current state of being, you start seeing the results. Maybe you wouldn't have thought about the same event, but all of that you see, maybe today's event, today's session was somewhere in your heart, somewhere in your brain that I want to I want to transform myself. I want to know a little more about this perspective. That's what life brings it to you. In simple terms, that itself is a manifestation. But when we talk about the manifestation of our intentions, manifesting our desired reality, it is all about intending something and focusing on it and letting go of it. Meaning, so I want something. Maybe right now I might be drawing a salary of 1 lakh. Okay. But I want to draw the salary of 2 lakh. Now, I might be having a limiting belief that I'm worthy of only 1 lakh. The moment I remove this limiting belief that I'm worthy of more, not only 1 lakh, I'm worthy of more by taking action. Okay, I work towards it, meaning I upskill myself, I do the meditation for calming my mind and believing the new thoughts. I do the visualization. When I do the visualization, I see the new picture. Now when I see the new picture, my brain doesn't know, my subconscious doesn't know whether it is the current reality that I'm seeing in my mind or it is the future reality. The more number of times you ignore the current reality and you start seeing that new reality that you wish to see, what happens is you are channelizing your entire energy towards that desired reality, which is in the quantum field. All of the realities exist in the quantum field. Now, what are you going to pick is you are creating that particular circuit in your brain. The new set of neurons starts creating. When I talk about salary, new set of neurons starts firing in my brain. The moment it keeps repeating a lot of times, it becomes my new belief in my subconscious. Now, when I have a new belief in my subconscious, your life starts shifting your reality from your old reality, which was a 1 lakh salary, to a new reality, which is 2 lakh salary. Now, how does the universe does it? How does the quantum field does it? That's none of our business. That is that is the job of the universe to bring the right opportunities to you, bring the right people, arrange the environment and arrange the entire universe such that that desired reality has to come to you. And a lot of times you can even see the quantum jump happening. Like you are in the current reality and suddenly you see that overnight fame coming to people, jump in their state of living, jump in their state of being, because it just didn't happen all by itself. All that it happened because they had the tremendous jump in their mindset. They had the tremendous belief, the shift in their belief. The moment the belief shifted that I'm worthy of this much, so it won't take too much time for the new reality to come into reality.
Thank you very much,
And
ma'am. It's
thank
an
you so
amazing
much.
explanation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gauri Badekar madam has asked how to start healing ourselves.
Okay. Mm, how to start healing ourselves? First of all, having
Ourselves, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, ourselves, right. So first thing is the intention, what you want to heal. First thing, right? Second thing, uh, if I'm not healed, that means there is some chaos that's happening in my life, right? There's some problem that's going on in my life. There is some emotional issues within me and around me because of which I am showing the symptoms of sickness. Okay. If a person has a symptoms of throat pain very often, that means he has suppressed his cry. He has suppressed his um, talk. He has suppressed his speech a lot of time. He has not expressed it enough. Okay. Or even he has not cried and let it out of his system. Now, as a result of suppressing it a long time, it can show it as a physical symptom, as a pain in some part of your body. When you try to control people, a lot of times, what happens? There'll be a lot of stiffness in your body. Have you noticed it? So there'll be a lot of stiffness in your shoulders, in your thighs, in your calf muscles, right? There'll be a lot of stiffness and your ankles start paining. All of this are just the physical symptoms because of your some behavior or some pattern in your life which is not healed, which is having a vibrational issues. Now all that you have to start doing is recognize what it is and start doing the meditation. First of all, the moment you start doing the meditation, what happens is you start becoming very calmer. The moment you are calmer, a lot of issues will start resolving all by itself. Meaning, maybe there'll be some relationship issues, there'll be some issues from the past, parental issues, maybe you were abused physically in your childhood, a lot of such issues, right? So when you start doing meditation, what happens? All of this traumas which existed in your brain, these circuits start becoming very thinner, meaning they start becoming fading away. So as a result, your brain is scanned very constantly when you do the meditation, and whatever is not uh, serving you gets erased over the time. With that, what happens is you become really calmer and you stop ignoring the problem. Some of the problems you start ignoring, some of the problems starts dissolving all by itself. The moment you start ignoring some of the problems, that will heal all by itself. And rest of the things that you have to do is you have to recognize which area of my life is struggling. Is it relationship? Is it money? Is it career? Is it health? Okay. And what am I thinking about it very constantly? Am I thinking in a positive way about it? Am I thinking negative way about it? The moment you catch those things, the more you do the meditation, you will be more aware of your thoughts. The moment you are aware of your thought and you see that, okay, this area of life I always overthink. Now, when you know that this area I'm overthinking, just note down every time. Every time you get a thought about it, replace it with a new thought, new positive thought. And every time you go into the zone of negativity, pull yourself very fast and tell yourself, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I want to feel positive. I want to feel energetic. I want to change this area of life. So if I keep thinking the old pattern of thoughts, I'll not be creating a new reality, right? So now let me, though your older reality still exists. So when you go to bed before the sleep, start rewiring your brain by seeing different image of what happened. For example, husband and wife fought. Okay. Now, if you keep thinking about that fighting entire night, okay, overnight, you will not even get sleep. And what are you also doing is tomorrow also you are creating the same reality because you are giving it energy. So you are manifesting the same thing all over again tomorrow also, day after tomorrow also. So you're creating more problems in your life. Now that shows up as a symptom in your body as well. Shoulder pain, throat pain, lot of pains, right? Now you fall sick just because of that, right? Now what you have to start doing is take control of your life. Okay, husband and wife fought. Now when you go into the bed, rewire yourself, sit and imagine a new reality than what happened in the morning. Otherwise, you keep reminding the same thing, what happened in the morning, right? So instead, write your own story. Now, did you fight? Yes. Now, would you want to fight tomorrow? No. Now, how you want to perceive it? Now, can you see some good connection between you husband and wife? Can you see different kind of conversation happening, a positive, energizing, very supportive conversation? Can you see that in your mind when you're before you sleep? Okay. So remind yourself that conversation, feel good about it, and have a confirmed decision that it is going to come true. The moment you start doing that more number of times, you will no more uh, see the older reality of fight anymore. Tomorrow, when you wake up, your husband will treat you in a different way. This has happened actually. So he treats you in a different way. He talks to you in a different way, and your relationship turns to be in a very positive and happier and funny, right? Very fun, having a lot of fun in it, right? So the moment this starts happening in your life, the attached problem, the sickness in your body starts going down, meaning you will stop seeing those symptoms coming back to your body. And on top of it, also you can start doing a lot of affirmations and meditation. Meditation itself is more than enough to heal any symptom that you see in your body. When you do this mental rehearsal plus your meditation, so that combination can heal you within a week or 2 weeks so easily. I hope I have answered that question.
There are one more question, madam. How to bring limiting beliefs outside?
Okay.
I think there are two more questions.
Sure. So, how to bring limiting beliefs in your life? Okay. Now, all that you have to scan your life is you have to scan your life and see what area of my life is struggling at this point. Okay. For example, if you are a teacher and you want to get promoted, okay, but you're not able to get promoted because you are having some beliefs within you. Okay. So all that you have to do is you just have to scan your life and see which area is struggling. If my health is struggling, definitely I have some limiting belief in my mind that I cannot heal this symptom. I cannot heal this particular problem. Maybe this problem is very big and it is taking my life. That kind of idea you have in your mind. So the moment you scan that particular problem, and ask yourself, what am I thinking about this? Why I'm not able to progress? Suppose if you're a teacher and you want to promote as a principal, now you ask yourself, why I'm not able to promote as a principle. The moment you ask yourself that question, you will have a list coming in front of your eyes which says, okay, because you think you're not worthy, because you think when you become a principal, you cannot handle the school very well, because you do not want to take more responsibilities, because if more responsibilities come in, you will not be able to do your household work easily, because you don't deserve it. All of these answers keep coming. All that you have to just do is keep asking yourself a question, why I'm not able to do. The moment you come out of these beliefs that I'm not worthy enough, I cannot take a lot of responsibilities, the moment you act on it, your logical brain gets a answer. Okay, you have a capacity, you can do it. So I believed different things about you, but you have a capacity. I think you are worthy to go into the next role of becoming a principal. Come on, register for it or enroll for it. I'll take care of it. So the moment your beliefs have changed, your reality shifts. You will be confidently presenting yourself as to why you have to become a principle, and that's it. You will become one. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, Vandanaji wants your contact number, madam.
Sure, I can give the
Yeah,
contact number.
yeah, she wants to discuss
Sure.
privately her issue.
Sure. Should I put the
Vandanaji,
contact number
kindly.
here, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. In the chat you can.
Sure. Everyone, okay, whoever wants to take it. Ma'am, is it possible to make it visible to everyone so that people can actually see it and they can, yeah.
I hope everyone is able to see Bhavya's number.
Yeah, should I post it again, ma'am? I am seeing it as still hosts and panelists. So, okay, I'll make it as everyone so that.
Okay.
So this is my number. So definitely anybody has any questions, reach out to me. No issues at all. I'm ready to help. Yeah. So I'm
Oh,
just going through the chat to see if any question is left out. My
yes,
child
ma'am.
is not studying properly and watching the mobile a lot. How to ignore it? Okay, I understand that question. I've been trying for a long time, but my current condition always troubles. Okay, Manan. And how do I contact you? Cannot discuss on Zoom. Request for guidance. I see that question. I feel healed and up to the direction I want when I stay isolated. But when I come back to office and family, I again start feeling guidance. Awesome. Okay. How
There
to
is
bring
one
them?
more question in
Okay.
Q&A, Bhavyaji.
Okay. Please tell me.
Yeah, ma'am, excellently explained the healing process.
Thank
Can
you
I
so
do
much.
it for my mother who is unaware of all these things and cannot understand all this process? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's
So,
asked by Raghuraju Mohapatru.
okay. So, Raghu, actually, you must read the book called as, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay and Joe Dispenza's You Are the Placebo. And I also suggest you, they have a lot of um, healing sessions, and they take people for, you know, they take people and heal them, okay, through their prayers, through the through the sessions that they do with people. So you can contact me, I can guide you with that. Yeah, I can guide you about how to enroll into that. uh, you can heal your mother all by yourself. uh, so one thing which sir suggested other day, uh, my method is entirely different, but what Chandra sir actually suggested other day was that he said he meditates, and when his children were very small and they were not in a position to meditate, and when they fell sick, what they did, what Chandra sir and his wife did was that they meditated and they placed their hands on the children with the intention of healing them. Yeah. So when they were meditating, all of that energy which was entering their body and whatever the intention that they were having, that enters the body of the person who needs a healing as well. That is the idea. Okay. I do it very differently. I do it through the affirmations, but it requires a lot of other mindset. So that's a different way of doing altogether. But I think doing the meditation and placing your hand on your mother helps a lot. Please do try that and keep intending her healing through this. That should help. That should help a lot. And also do the visualization that your mother is healed and she's walking and she's able to walk around and do all her task all by herself. Please start doing that visualization over the period. That starts working so beautifully. And yeah, a couple of questions in the chat also, ma'am. So one is saying that my kid is watching a lot of mobile, and how can I ignore such problem, right? That is one. And another says that uh, I am okay when I'm isolated. I feel very healed, very happy. But when I go to office, I am surrounded by people, and I again lose my temper, right? These questions I see from the chat. To answer about the child, right? So I want to tell you one thing. As a mother, I also have a toddler. So I also used to see that whatever my thoughts are there about the child, that is affecting her very fast. I keep thinking about her, it starts affecting her a lot because they are operating from the subconscious perspective. Till the age of 5, they are not they do not have too much of logical mind. They are only operating from the subconscious perspective. But after 5, after 7, they are having their logical mind. They are able to manipulate things and talk. Yeah. But still, whatever is your thought as a mother can affect the child very fast. Now I know for a reason he started all of this, watching mobile and stuff, and it is not so easy to get rid of that addiction from, take away the phone from him, right? But I want you to see a different reality in your mind, right? And believe whatever the reality that you are seeing right now is not truth. Okay, it is not a truth. The moment you start seeing and accepting new reality, which you see in your mind, that child is happy with the books and happy playing around and having a great time playing and doing other engagements. Eventually, when you start doing this, and also I think you'll have to do a little bit from your end, which is when you start doing this action, taking action from your end, as well as doing this mind movie thing about him, I think that will definitely bring the change within him. But I would like to tell you all one thing. Whatever the concept right now I'm telling, it might feel like out of the world, or it is just a theory, right? But the world operates with seen these results. Okay. And I want you to experiment with yourself. Start experimenting with the smallest things. My audio is okay, right, ma'am? Vidya, ma'am?
Yeah, now it's right. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
It's okay, ma'am.
Start. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Now it is not there, ma'am. Your audio is not there.
Good. Okay. 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 So start experimenting with the smaller things, like whatever.
Again, got disconnected, madam. Your audio.
Okay, there is some issue. Just give me a second. I will try it. Is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So just start experimenting with the smaller things about your child, about your skin, about your health, about your boss, about your career, smaller things. The moment you start focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want, things starts moving. The moment you start seeing those changes, you will start gaining some confidence. Yes, this is working. This is not just theory. This is my vibration, my thought, my attention towards the problem, which is bringing more problem. So if I focus on what I want, I can bring in the changes within me. The moment you start shifting your uh, beliefs or the thoughts like that and experimenting with your own self, I also started doing the same way. I started experimenting with small things, how my thoughts affect my reality, maybe through your visualization or the affirmations along with the meditation. When you do this, it starts shifting your reality. For a few days, for a week, stop seeing what you don't want. Instead, start seeing what you want and see if that is changing. If that is changing, that will definitely enhance your idea of the manifestation. That definitely gives you idea that, okay, this is working and this is the theory which I have to follow here on, right? So it is the same with your child also. So I hope that helps you, right?
There is one.
Yeah.
There is one more question, madam. Would you like to take it?
Yes, sure.
That's in the chat.
Yes, can I read, ma'am? I always
Yeah,
been
yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can go ahead.
I always want to improve my skin health, like pigmentation, dry skin, skin shrinking more than my age, and delay wound healing, lack of absorption of nutrients. How I change that mindset? Please give me some insight on this, right? Uh, so if you are seeing a lot of issues with your skin, I think you are more worried about your skin all the time. The more you are worried about your skin, the more about your hair, the more problem you see in that area. Now, how to reverse it? How to reverse it? First of all, um, you know, first of all, seeing that, observing that too much, analyzing that too much, what you are doing is you are doing the greater work of manifesting something, but you're not manifesting what you want. Instead, you are filled with fear about your skin all the time, and you are absolutely doing the manifestation, but you are doing the manifestation of what you don't want rather than what you want. How? By always focusing, by always uh, flowing your energy towards your skin and worrying. That's a higher emotion. You are adding emotion and a thought, and instead of the positive thought and the belief, what you're doing is you are affirming, you are thinking negatively as if it is getting worse and worse day by day. Now, when you're doing it, you are doing the absolute manifestation. You are resting all your belief. You are also putting your energy, also putting your attention, and you are resting. You are conforming to the decision. That is the final step of any manifestation. You are confirmed that it is going to go worst. So, when you combine all of this, you are doing a great work of manifesting what you don't want, right? So now what I want you to do is, instead of seeing this picture of what you don't want, though your skin is still like that, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it is still that. Okay. But what I want you to do is, I want you to write down 10 affirmations about your skin. The positive, the healthier. Don't use the words not, don't use the words uh, unhealthy, problem. Don't use any of that. Use some good affirmation saying that my skin is very hydrated, happier, and I'm getting younger and younger. I'm looking younger and younger, happier and happier. My skin is smiling. Write down these affirmations, okay? And can you carry this image when your skin is like that? How you want to look at yourself in your mirror. When you look at yourself in your mirror and your skin is like that, what do you feel about yourself? Okay, write down those emotions also. Write down those emotions also. What do you feel about yourself when you look into your mirror and you look like that of your dream, having a skin of your dream, right? So how do you feel? How do you behave? How do you act? How do you um, love yourself? Now, can you start doing that now itself rather than after the event has happened? For your skin to change, you will have to start doing that now itself. I know sometimes the beliefs take backseat and it can pull you, but can you pull yourself back into what you want rather than what you don't want? And you tell yourself, this is the desired reality that I want to believe. And when I believe this is going to come true. And can you hold on to that state of being? And can you start seeing that and saying that affirmation every day? Can you start seeing that skin in your mind, in your night? Don't do it too much. Okay. And can you just let go with the confirmed decision? With the confirmed decision, if I'm doing this, I'm going to get this no matter what. And there is no doubt to it. Can you have that confirmed decisions with the higher emotion when you do the affirmations, when you do the visualization? There's no doubt your skin is going to turn. It is a quantum jump. You don't need any makeup or any other products to enhance your skin. Instead, it starts, enhancing because your body has those chemicals. Your body knows how to make the beautiful skin out of whatever exists in your body. Yeah. So when you start doing that, things change and you will start seeing yourself more beautiful every single day in your mirror. Look into your eyes and tell you are so beautiful and you love yourself. Start loving yourself right now, today itself, from today itself. Yes. I think we can all ask Vidya ma'am. She looks so beautiful. I think it's all because she loves her skin. She loves herself that I can see that her skin still glows so much and it is so beautiful, right, ma'am?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It's due to meditation that I practice every
Yes,
day.
true, true,
Yeah,
true. That's all. Awesome.
yeah.
And one more person told that when you're alone, You are all happy, you are all feeling that you are healed. But when you go to some other people, when you see other people, you feel negative and you come back to that state of negativity, right? That's all because what I want you to write down what you believe about those people in your office. Maybe you are still have not forgiven them, still hold some beliefs which are not so healthy, right? You still hate them somewhere in your heart. You still feel that they are unworthy people. They're people who would trouble you, right? So you might still have some feelings like that. Yes, they're all toxic. So carrying this feeling, it is never possible to see the positive reflect. I'll tell you, I was in IT, and I also had such kind of boss, and I felt he was troubling me too much, and because of him I wanted to leave the job also many times. Okay, so it was all so painful, it was so difficult having a child at home and having such a boss at office, right? So I thought it's his mistake all the time. I thought he's too brutal, he's wrong, he's negative, he's toxic, all of that. Um, and Suddenly I got into this meditation. As I did meditation, I didn't do too much of anything else. I started doing meditation. That's all. I started doing meditation. I heard some of the explanation said by Chandra sir. He talked a lot about bosses. He talked a lot about people at office, the annoying people and stuff like that. That actually changed my perspective a bit. And also, I started doing meditation every day, and believe it or not, over the period, he stopped bothering me. I don't know why. Till date, I don't know why he stopped bothering me. But from the reading that I've done, uh, from the talks that I've heard from my gurus, I think it is because I changed within, because of the meditations. I there was a transformation within me about those people. The feeling that I have about those people are the ones which are making you feel sick at office. That is the only explanation. That's all. I know a lot of people have a resistance to feel different way about their bosses. As a result, who suffers? You suffer or your boss suffers. It is only you who suffers, not your boss. Your boss is unaware of it. And let me also tell you, your boss is not like that with everyone else. Maybe some of them are only like that with you because of your some of the beliefs which are unmatching with them, right? You might have and go back and check this fact, okay? Whatever that you are hating in them, that is still existing within you. That's why you are hating them. That quality you hate within you, that's why you hate them also. That part of you, if you heal, you even be able to forgive them. In my sessions, I do um, some of the actually exercises to forgive, so that I make them realize that it is only what you have done in your life or what you feel this way about some other people that has brought them doing the same thing with you. The moment they realize, they neutralize. The moment they realize that, okay, I have something like this, I'm also toxic to someone, maybe because of a different reason. Maybe I felt I'm doing it for a right reason for someone, but I have done this to someone. Maybe the person who did this to me also felt that they are doing right, that whatever they are doing is benefiting me, that with that intention they might be doing it, right? So the moment you have that awareness that I have also done this to someone else, and you are ready to forgive them, okay, you heal a lot of yourself. You'll heal a lot of your body pain. I hope that answered you, Manan. Naman, Naman or Manan, I think, right? Manan, yes. Thank you so much, Gauri.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
yeah.
Anyone else have any questions? Thank you so much
I
for
think so.
all the
Yeah,
love that I received
yeah,
today.
yeah. I would like to thank on
Thank you so
behalf of
much, Om.
myself and also from all the participants for today's amazing session. It
Thank
is
you so
very
much.
impactful, and we understood many things in a very clearer way. To
Thank
sum
you.
up in very briefly, today's session is a mini manifestation session plus a mini book club of You Are the Placebo from Joe Dispenza, and also a little bit of a Louise Hay session of how to heal
Correct.
yourself. And you are so patiently answered for each one,
I love that,
everyone's
ma'am.
questions. Yeah,
I love
and in
that.
a very detailed way. And that's a profound takeaway for everyone, and also me, is though we are blessed with many, many good things in our life, we get attached only to the problem and become part of that problem. So, what
Exactly.
is the solution for it? You have told, let it go and ask for, let it heal. Embrace that, let it heal process. So, with that, we conclude this session and also express a deep gratitude to you, Bhavya Madam.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much for taking time and joining with us. And
Thank you.
also, I would like to thank all the participants who have taken the time and joined today's session. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much.
Thank you
Have a
so
nice
much, ma'am.
weekend.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone, for this great opportunity. I loved the question and answer.
Thank you.
And thank
Uh,
you so much for the
yeah.
opportunity. Thank you.
So many, the views you have told also, it reminded me of Chandrasa's explanation, especially the office
He's my
talks,
guru.
what he used to take. I know, even I am part of a volunteer of the Buddha CEO, so I can able to connect with you so
True,
easily.
true.
That's why.
It is
Yeah.
like coming back to home.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
homecoming
ma'am.
only. Yeah, thank you.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
have a
Take care,
nice
everyone.
weekend. Yeah, nice weekend.
Happy
And also,
weekend.
yeah, meet you all next Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Thank you.
Take care,
Have a
everyone.
nice day. Yeah. Thank you, Sai, and thank you, Prasadji.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day.